Ani, Askibagash Gigido Indignakas, Waganakasing Odawakwe, Mishike Indoro. I am Allie Greenleaf Maldonado, and it is my great honor to serve my community as Chief Judge for the Little Traverse Bay Bands of Odawa Indians.
Hi, my name is Cecilia. I'm from Suttons Bay, Michigan. I'm part of the Grand Traverse Band of Ottawa and Chippewa Indians, and I live on the reservation there. I've lived there for most of my life. As a Native American and being part of a tribe, my worldview is just peace, being in tune with Mother Nature. I always say, treat people as you would like to be treated, and that just goes for everything. Every living thing matters.
For communities that suffer with a lack of education and poverty, it can be very difficult for them to navigate their way through the complicated legal system. And Michigan Indian Legal Services really understands that. That's why it's so important that we provide this pro bono legal service to people that can't afford to pay for it, because otherwise that kind of representation is completely out of reach.
I was a little bit lost and fearful. You know, I've had situations that I didn't know what the outcome was going to be, and I had to deal with the law, and I was just terrified. I didn't know if the person by my side was really going to help me to the best of their ability. And with Mills, I didn't have to wonder that. I felt like I was one of their own.
Any attorney can learn to be a good representative of Indian people on behalf of Michigan Indian Legal Services and their clients, because Mills gives them the best training possible. Their lawyers come into my court incredibly well prepared every single time. They've read all the rules of procedure. They do all the things that are necessary for the most zealous representation. Mills does the highest quality work. The Indian community trusts Mills because Mills has a long history of providing high quality service to a community that's desperately in need.
I'm super grateful that Mills was able to be there to help me. I don't know where I would have been if they weren't there. It's really opening up the door for me to have a second chance and to be able to lead the life that I always dreamt to lead.
It's always rewarding work to do pro bono. And it's especially rewarding because Mills is servicing a population that as private attorneys we don't see because they can't afford us. But yet they still have the same legal issues.
There's no doubt about it. I think doing pro bono will help an attorney have a better career and be a better recognized attorney in the community. And Michigan Indian Legal Services is probably the premier pro bono place to go to do pro bono work in this area of Michigan. Whether it's expungements or whether it's domestic relations or maybe some criminal law type matters. The state bar semi-requires around 30 hours of pro bono work a year, and if you're going to do it, Mills is a good place to go, and you're needed.
All attorneys have a certain portion of community service work that they want to participate in, and sometimes they just need an invitation. And so I'm inviting them to work with Mills.
If you're an attorney looking to do pro bono service work, consider Michigan Indian Legal Services. It's an opportunity to make a real difference in someone's life.